What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. Today we finish things off here in the place with the name, Tremos Mountains. That's the one. So I finished off all the dudes that were about. What's Margaret's levels looking like? 22, huh? That's pretty good. So Debonair himself is level 23 right now. Everyone else, yeah, they're about the same-ish level. Well, whatever. Send him up to this stronghold because that is neutral stronghold. And just for the heck of it, send Orwell up around here somewhere too. The only particular thing of note I did last time, I killed off a bunch of dudes. Okay, well, I found a cup of life on the map. I was going to show you where it was, but I kind of got into a fight. Banish some fools. Or, not quite. I guess my dragoon isn't quite amazing enough to do like 100 damage in a single hit. Not yet, anyways. Yay for holy swords. That's a pretty beefy archmage if he only took 60 damage. Do I have a Bane Pedra? No, my Virtue Pedra isn't up yet. There's another banish. Oh, that was my last round of combat. Okay. I thought I had another one for some reason. I always lose track for whatever reason. I just tends to happen. Ha! That's the item I was looking for. A Paradise sword. Oh yeah, and the cup of life was like around here. So yeah. Take a quick look at the Paradise sword. Actually, while we're here, let's look at the Ogre helm. 8 resist strike. I guess the big thing is that it gives you 5 strength, which is not as much as the Helm of the Fearless, but it's certainly more than any other helmet will give you. That gives you 5 strength without reducing your agility by 15. What's it looking? Aqua hammer. Oh, that's a one-handed weapon. Okay. Where's my piercing swords? I thought I saw the wiggly blade. So that's actually not even as good as the needle of light. Okay, well that's kind of disappointing. Although I was gonna say it is. I do think it's virtue elemental, but the needle of light is also virtue elemental, so that doesn't really help me a whole lot. Who's the boss here? Udica? Whoever that is. She's hiding behind an ogre, it would seem. So let's send Fiatch up this way. And this unit actually, I actually have an excuse to use it a fair bit, or at least I did. Well, because Katrina was a little bit behind in levels, and it's technically not Katrina's unit anymore because I changed the leader to my dragoon, but I guess they caught up? Oh geez, Azidahaka. Well, at least I have a priest, so that'll make dealing with the AoE damage easier. Unless you heal before Earthquake is even used. I hate you! Jeez, power down on everyone. Let's just use a Pedra. The Pedras aren't affected by power down. The interesting thing about Earthquake, actually, that kind of works in your favor is if you have flying units, like say Hawkmen or Angel Knights or like Griffins and stuff like that, they're actually not affected by Earthquake at all, which, you know, makes sense. But I mean, sometimes things don't make sense in video games. So, yeah, just random interesting tidbit. Now, this place, how neutral is it? 51. I just want to double check. He's sort of neutral-ish. I'm actually going to change the leader to Aisha real quick. Just because she's the most neutral person on the unit, and the alignment of the leader is the biggest determining factor in whether you capture or liberate a town. I'm pretty sure that the rest of your unit contributes, but yeah. And the rest of that unit is kind of starting to lean a little bit to the lawful side at this point. So I'm just... It would probably be fine. I'm just making sure that I don't have any mishaps. Liberation! Okay. Have you go after the Ozzy Dahaka. No, not Biff. I don't care about Biff. Now I want to change the leader back to Debonair. And position Finach a little bit better, say over here. I will kill you! Oh, he's in the front row. That means no earthquakes. Kill him with your evil magic! Well, this unit is improving, largely thanks to replacing my entire front row, but Saradin is still kind of the big damage dealer here. Sansion, huh? I will say that's also a one-handed weapon. In other words, not something my Dark Knights, or Black Knights rather, can use. Yeah, he's doing okay on health. Let's just go for it. I do like that it's so easy to abuse the enemy leader's formation. It's quite convenient. Resurrection. What? What are you talking about? I don't actually know what weapon she's using. Those goblins are using some Manus some Manus Eye? Level up! Well, that was ridiculously easy. Zeta, huh? So that strange old crone lady has a bigger part to play in all of this, it would seem. Congratulations! Ah, we got a feather suit. That should come in handy. We'll give that to Meridia. Okay, so next up is the Temple of Birth. But before I do that, I'm going to take some time to pass 3 more years on the calendar, and I'm going to, I guess I don't really have a whole lot to do by way of equipment, but I'm going to spend some of the stat increasing increasing items I found and what have you. So I'll do right that and be right back. Okay, so I finished up all the things that I said I was going to do. So now, let's get this party started. That's kind of important to note before going into this battle, that if you have any business that you want to finish up in other areas of the map, then you should probably go do those first, because you're not going to have much of a chance to do so after this mission. Not immediately, anyways. Looks like they stumbled upon Yumil's mess. Mary's just kind of still sitting there, kind of. Yeah. They've been sitting there for a while. I mean, we did the entire battle for Tremos Mountains in that time, and that was what, like 4 days? But at any rate, this is the Temple of Birth, and this is another fairly small map. Not quite as small as the previous one, but still fairly small. Air units. I love air units. There's a lot of air units in this map. Your only real option is to kind of brute force your way through it. The neutral stronghold is going to be a pain in the butt, though. The last of their army. I find that kind of hard to believe. Temple of Birth. I like how their stronghold is a castle and we get a village. And once again, we start off in the shop, so let's see if there's anything here. Frozen Axe, 11 damage, huh? Wait, no, that's one-handed. Never mind. I happen to be short a couple Balder mails. Buy one more just in case. But anyway, let's get our people out here on the board. Now our first order of business is protecting this poor, unfortunate neutral stronghold. So that's mid-chaotic-ish. That's a little lawful. So a little lawful, huh? That sounds like a job for Europia. Send you out that away. And I think Tyler will probably be the better candidate to take that stronghold, but I don't want him to like lead the charge. So what I think I'm gonna do is let's send Debonair up over here, and Tyler over here, send Magnus over about here, and send Orwell over this way. Did I send Europia out already? I did. And just for the heck of it, put Vidac up here. Okay. That should do nicely. I don't think those flying units will go after the neutral stronghold on their own unless they need it to regenerate some health. So what I'm gonna do is kind of repel them. 6 feet at this dude. Now, I may not be able to use the neutral stronghold for my own gains, but I am rocking restorative items now, and there is a cockatrice in the front row. Luckily, it's in the front row, and I don't really need to worry about it in the front row. Though it is positioned itself in front of the leader, so that's always annoying. That doesn't stop me from using AoE magic! That... oh, no. Well, he wouldn't have died even if it hadn't resisted. You know, come to think of it, that couldn't have gone much better. I may not have killed off the leader or the cockatrice, which are both the more desirable targets, but that means that the next time that guy comes for me, he's going to be encountered head-on, whereas if I was like chasing after him, I would probably encounter him. He'd be facing backwards, meaning that the cockatrice would then be in the back, and that's not good. Fairly standard unit here, there should be no issue. Although that Epicus did some pretty good damage to my Swordmaster. Now we probably actually be able to just clean this unit right up, come to think of it. But the damage output I got on this unit these days... Dragoons are a little bit ridiculous. But anyways, now that you've had just a taste of the Temple of Birth, I think I'm gonna leave it here for today on Let's Play Ogre Battle 64. Catch you later!